I'm Margaret Bloom, normally known Margie. I live at Nightingale Retirement Home.
My mum is a good time girl. She's 24 hours a day, non-stop.
Likes to enjoy herself, likes a good natter.
A very bubbly, energetic person.
Puts a smile on everyone's faces by putting a smile on her own face.
I'm a bit of a flyabout. One moment I'm here, one moment I'm there.
She's just a big ball of energy, really.
I first became aware of Nightingale when my father, who unfortunately had Alzheimer's, broke his hip, and my mother obviously couldn't look after him because he was wheelchair bound.
He was very, very well looked after. He had wonderful attention. We were married 49 and a half years. Of course, we weren't exactly Romeo and Juliet all the time, but generally we got along fine.
Round about the time my father passed away, she'd been diagnosed with cancer, and she coped with that amazingly well. But
I like that.
one of her main problems was that she felt very isolated.
Yeah? Love it.
She'd seen what Nightingale had to offer in terms of activities, in terms of the care.
She actually sat us all down and said, I would really like to go to Nightingale.
She knew that she'd be happy.
Which makeup do you want me to start first?
Let's start on that first. Life here is very lazy for me because I don't have to lift a finger. All my life I loathed housework.
Everything is provided. It's like an all-inclusive hotel.
But behind that is genuine care.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful.
I'll start at your right side.
They can help her with her makeup, help her get dressed. She always likes to look at her best.
Margie is somebody who is very independent. She never give up. Even when she's sick, she tries to push it.
The only time we can actually get to phone my mother is 10 o'clock at night when she's just about to go to bed.
There could be something on every single hour of the day. She'll always want more to do.
Because there's so much to do, I can't be at every lesson.
She's a very people person, so it's really good for her to have lots of friends here and lots of people to talk to.
I love sitting with people. I love talking with them. And that's me.
She loves Rafi, who leads the services. Of course, it's really important that it's a Jewish home. And she really enjoys taking part.
1, 2, 3.
I learned the piano from about 9 years old. I didn't like my piano teachers. They were a dead bore. I didn't want to practice. And gradually I started playing about by ear, which I do now.
When she feels like it, she plays to residents as well. When my father was in Nightingale, I thought I'd actually quite like to volunteer. I just love it, and also it's a way of me repaying what they've done for both my parents. Care for dementia at Nightingale is second to none.
We do see a lot of tragedy. You see people lose sight and lose memory most of all. Memory can be very, very upsetting, very tragic.
Nice one, that. It's like a real old rose.
Nightingale has given us a sense of security that we know Mum's in a safe place and being well looked after.
It eases my family from responsibility and worry.
But we also know that she's having a great time and is happy.
Everybody is happier as a result.
Nightingale Hammerson is itself like a family. Everybody's different. Staff, volunteers, relatives and residents. Residents like Margie, who's the powerhouse of her floor, needs relatively little support and care, in fact. To the residents on Wall or Ronson unit, where they may have dementia or nursing needs and need a lot more care and support from us. But all of our residents at Nightingale Hammerson have led long and interesting lives, and some of the stories are quite extraordinary.
I'm a survivor of the Holocaust. There are injuries which will never disappear. When I lost my mother, my brother and sister, I am Anna Grant, and I'm 94 years old. I was born in 1921.
Mum, when she was younger, had amazing amounts of energy, and she did huge amounts of charitable work.
She is very determined.
She is the loveliest person, loveliest grandma, so warm. And to her, family is the most important thing. She adores Daniel, and she loves it when we come to visit her here.
Lovely shoes, Danny.
Mum and Dad were both amazing parents. My father was a pharmacist. Mum particularly prioritised the value of education.
Where did you meet your husband? His parents are having a tea party with a friend of an aunt of mine, and he was there. It was raining in the afternoon, and we had to have umbrellas to walk. And he said to me, "Can I carry your umbrella and walk with you?" And that's how it started. Fantastic.
When Mum and Dad moved to London, it was 1985, and they were in reasonably good health at that point. And they had a very good life until he really got into his 80s, and at that point he became very unwell, and he died when he was 84.
My world crashed. I can't begin to describe.
She talks about the Holocaust and what happened to her parents when her father came in and told her mum that they've got to leave.
Mum and her family lived in Prague.
In 1933, my father said, "We must go. This country is finished for us Jews."
He wanted the family to move to England, and he set up a business in England just a few weeks before the Germans actually invaded Czechoslovakia. Mum and her family were deported to the Lodz ghetto, and from the Lodz ghetto to Auschwitz.
I was sent to the right in Auschwitz. My mother, my brother, sister was sent to the left. They went into the gas chambers. I went into the hard labor movement. When he first heard about Mummy and my brother and sister, my father had a heart attack. And he died. I never saw him, I've not spoken to him, anything. So I came only to England to look after his estate.
Mrs. Grant?
Come in.
My name is Pablo. I got your books. Hello, dear. How are you?
Anna spends her time listening to talking books because her sight is very poor, and that's something that she enjoys very much.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
They have concerts here, and although her hearing isn't very good, concerts is something that she can really enjoy. And I think they also have a record playing session, and she sometimes goes to that too. So music was always something that she enjoyed. In fact, she used to sing in a choir.
There is a life to be had here. This is about a community here in Hammerson.
We just get on, don't we?
And people can enjoy and participate in it.
I have wonderful friends here in Hammerson.
I see Mum on a regular basis, but I also talk to her every day on the phone. And my children also tend to talk to her 2 or 3 times a week.
And them. Hello? Netherland, my darling, I can't speak to you now. The cameras are here, you know. Good Shabbos, my darling.
When Anna was on her own, we found it quite difficult to take any prolonged kind of holiday without her being better supported.
On one occasion when we were away, the nursing staff in Hammerson found that she had a chest infection. The doctor was called, she was placed on antibiotics, she was monitored, and they were fantastic. I actually couldn't want for better. It was almost equivalent to hospital care in your home.
They do look after me properly, and Lynn is incredible.
The difference between now and before she was here is that she looks so much better.
And it means that we've maintained that family feeling.
This is more than a charity. This is a vital existence of people in old age. I can't ask for more.